When a man likes a woman, most times that man will start doing things that will make that woman to not like him back. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about those 5 things that you should never ever do around a woman if you like her and if you want her to be with you. Never do these 5 things. The number 1 thing you should never do around a woman you like is over chasing her. Most of you guys, even me, at some point in my life, I was guilty of this. If I see a girl I like, I'll start pursuing her, I'll start chasing her, trying to get her by all means because I like her. Never do this. Because once you start chasing a woman too much, you will chase her away. That's what you guys must understand. If you start chasing a woman too much, over chasing her, you will chase her out of your life. And if you don't succeed in chasing her away, she'll start seeing herself as the prize. Because after all, you're the one chasing her. You're the one bombarding her with calls, bombarding her with texts, trying to always see her, trying to always meet with her. It will make her develop this mentality that she's the one that is the prize. Whereas in the real case, it should be you, the man, who is the prize, and not the woman feeling that she's the prize. Because the moment a woman starts feeling that she's the prize because of how you are chasing her, she'll start misbehaving. She'll start disrespecting you. She'll start seeing you as someone who doesn't have as much value as compared to her. If you like a girl, what you should do is show interest in her, chase her minimally. Show that you like her, because for a woman to know that you truly want her, you have to show her signs that you really want her. By calling her, by texting her, do all those things, but in minimal quantity. Then as you are doing those things, at some point, you should know when to quench. Because one thing about women is, as you're showing them attention, showing them that you really want them, at some point, you should also quench. Pause and see if they will chase you back. Because when you are over chasing, that woman will keep running away. But as you're chasing her, and at some point you stop and check if she will start giving you back those attention, which will show you that, okay, this girl is missing my attention, this girl is missing my calls, this girl is missing me talking to her. She's now trying to be the one that is calling me, that is trying to hear from me. This is why you must not over chase a woman. When you chase a woman, you pause and see if she chase you back. That's basically how you know that a woman likes you. If that woman is not chasing you back, then she doesn't like you. For example, you used to call a girl all the time. Then all of a sudden, for 3 days, you did not call her. And that girl did not bother to reach out to you and know what's wrong with you. Why haven't you called me? Why haven't you spoken to me for some time now? So if a woman is not chasing you when you post from giving her attention and for chasing her, then she doesn't like you. The second thing you should never do around a woman you like is tolerating her bad behaviors. Some of you guys, because you like a girl, probably she's your spec, she's as beautiful as you want in a woman, then because of how beautiful she is or how sexy she is, you now start to overlook some of her bad behaviors. She doesn't gift you, she doesn't even respect you, she doesn't cook for you, she doesn't clean for you. And you're tolerating all these things because you don't want to annoy her. And maybe you are afraid that if you annoy her, she will leave you. It's always advised that if you really want a woman to be with you, then from the onset, you must set your standards. If you don't want a woman to not be the type that doesn't cook, tell her from the beginning that, babe, if you cannot cook, I can't be with you. If a girl is the type that doesn't know how to gift a man, doesn't know how to spend her money on a man, and you really want your woman to be the type that spends on you, from the onset, tell her, babe, if you can't spend your money on me, I can't spend mine on you. If you can't buy me gifts, I cannot buy you gifts. That is how this relationship is going to be. Always set your standards from the onset. Because if you set it at the onset and that girl still remains with you, that means she really wants to be with you. She doesn't see all these standards and all these rules as hurdles or difficulties. All she wants is to be with you. And she is ready to do anything and everything that you want just to be with you. But when you don't set those standards, that woman will keep misbehaving. That woman will keep behaving in ways that you don't even like. And of course, you'll be tolerating all these things simply because you want her to remain with you. So never tolerate bad behaviors from the woman you like. Else, that woman is going to see you as a guy that she can do anyhow with. And once a woman has this mentality that she can do anyhow with you, that relationship is not going to last, because at some point you are going to get out of her. So it's always best that you set your standards from the onset. The third thing that you should never do around the woman you like is oversharing your life. Women love it when their men are mysterious. A woman will love you more when she doesn't really know everything about your life. There are some men who, just that first week you're meeting that girl, you're already telling her everything about your life, your family history, your family secrets, your inferiority complex, your fears, every bad thing about your life. You're already telling this girl about it. The more you tell a woman about your life, especially the negative part of your life, the more she loses attraction for you. And all those things will chase her away. Or at some point, she will even start using those things against you if two of you eventually date. So never tell a woman that you like all these things, because if care is not taken, she will lose the small likeness that she has for you. It's okay to share your life with your partner, but let it be after some years that you are sure, okay, I know who this woman is really, and I can open up to her. If anybody is meant to be sharing their life to the other person, it should be the woman sharing her life's history, sharing her fears, her pains, her secrets to you. Because if you meet a woman new, or let's say two of you have been seeing each other for some time now, and that woman is already revealing her secrets, her fears to you, it shows that she likes you. And you, as the man, you will not see those things as unattractive things, because men actually love and find vulnerability in women very attractive. Unlike women, the moment you start becoming vulnerable, emotional to a woman, that is the moment that she'll stop liking you. That is the moment that she'll start losing attraction for you. So never reveal your life to a woman, especially the negative parts. Don't overshare. Keep yourself mysterious. And after a while, you can start revealing to her little by little, as long as you are sure of the person you are sharing those things with. But trust me, not every detail of your life should be shared with a woman, because you don't really know who she will turn out to be tomorrow. The woman that you think that loves you today, or the woman that you love today, tomorrow she might be your worst enemy, and she'll use all those your secrets and all those things that you told her about you against you. So always share your life with wisdom. Always be wise when you are sharing things about your life, because human beings can easily change. The number 4 thing you should never do around the girl you like is, don't be too desperate to sleep with her. There are some of you guys that immediately you meet a woman, you start telling her, babe, when can you come to my house? Babe, when can we do it? When can we sleep together? When can we cuddle? When can we make out? When can I suck your breast? Some even say it. All those things will make a woman. Most women, those things will start making them to see you as a guy who just wants them for sex. And once a woman sees that you are more interested in sex with her, most of these women will use it to manipulate you. They'll start telling you, okay, before I come to your house, you have to buy me this hair. Okay, before I sleep with you, you have to buy me this phone. Okay, before I do this thing with you, you have to get me this, you have to get me that. They'll start using it to manipulate you, because they've now seen that you are too desperate for it. There is this strategy I usually use. When I meet a girl for the first time, I try as much as possible to make them find me attractive, and I try as much as possible to communicate to them that I'm actually good in bed. But I will never ever tell them to come to my place. She'll be the one begging me, can I come to your place? Because I've shown to them that I'm actually good in bed, but I'm not desperate to have you in my bed. That is your own way of manipulating them. You have to control a woman's mind if you really want them to become vulnerable to you. You have to control their mind. And one of the easiest ways to control their mind when it comes to the sexual aspect is making them know or feel that you are actually good in bed, but not being desperate to sleep with them. Once they have this mental picture that this guy is actually good in bed, but he's not so desperate for it, they'll find you more attractive. That's the truth. And they'll be the ones begging you, when can I come to your place? You will literally have girls begging you, when can I come to your place? That's basically how you do it. So don't be too desperate for sex with women. If not, because if you do so, they will start using it as leverage to manipulate you because they know that you really want it and they use it to their own benefits. Now, the last point is once they start liking you, once you are sure that this woman is liking you or has liked you or is now very attracted to you, reduce your own level of attention to her. This is what I call the hot and cold approach. When you meet a woman new, you'll be the one doing most of the job because she doesn't know you from Adam, and now you have to make her to like you. Once you're not sure that this girl likes you, she's now finding you attractive, she now wants to spend her time with you, she wants to be calling you, she wants to be with you every time. Reduce your own attention. Reduce the way you chase her or the way you want to be around her. Once you do this, because that woman is already hooked, she will not be the one chasing you aggressively. This is why in some cases, you see a man who was chasing a girl. After some time, the girl is now obsessed with that man because at some point, the man reduced his own chasing. And this girl now felt like, okay, it's like this man doesn't like me again. I now have to work hard to keep him in my life. You have to work hard to make a woman to like you. But that woman will have to work hard to keep you in her life. Because your major goal when meeting new women is to attract them, to make them find you attractive. Once you're sure that this woman now finds you very attractive, reduce your attention because your job has already been done. The woman will not be the one working hard to keep you in her life because she has given you her highest power, which is her body. Because once a woman sleeps with you, she becomes emotionally invested in you. She doesn't want to be sleeping around just like that. So she wants to work hard to make you remain in her life so that she will not go out there and still add another body count to the one she has already. I'm talking about decent girls, not all these girls who are meant for the streets. Those ones don't care. But a decent girl who will work hard to remain in your life because she doesn't want to go out there and sleep with another guy and increase her body count. So once you notice that a girl is liking you a lot, is now attracted to you, and you've also slept with her, it's time to reduce your own inputs and allow her to chase you. This will make her more invested in you because at this point she'll be spending her money, her time, her emotions trying to keep you in her life. And all these things will make a woman not to think of breaking up with you because the only kind of woman that will break up with a man easily is a woman who has not invested anything. This is why you must reduce your own level of attention and your input and your own investments so that the girl can now be chasing you because at this point she doesn't want to lose you. This is how you keep them in your life. So these are basically the 5 things that you should never do around any woman you like.